Hello, travelers, and welcome to the Horror Green Book, the channel that takes you from coast to coast and con to con. I am your travel guide, Brendan, and we are here in the scary sanctuary bringing to you another disgraceful double features live watch party. Number 8, bringing to you Body Bags and Petey Wheatstraw. Guys, I'm really excited for number 8. These flicks were picked this week by Bumper and Tony. So this is going to be quite a fun time, guys. We have Bumper here in the house. What's going on, Bumper? We got Tony in the house, fully annihilated and stoked for both flicks. Hey, I know you are, man. It's going to be a blast. We got Happy Toys and Collectibles in the house. What's going on, Donovan? Glad to have you in here, buddy. Yeah, what's everyone up to, man? Hopefully, everyone's having a good night. Really spent a lot of tonight just getting back in the swing of things, man. I'm well rested. Get back to working out. Just normal day to day stuff. So I'm glad to actually unwind and hang out with you guys for some awesome disgraceful double features fun. Oh, Donovan, you haven't seen either one of these before? Oh man, you're in for a treat, man. These are quite the different films, but they're definitely both in the spirit of what we want on disgraceful double features selections. So, guys, what are you guys up to? Say Bumper saying he's waiting on his food. What did you order for tonight? Hopefully something pretty good. Let me see here. Let me adjust my mic. All right. There we go. All right. It's giving me a bit of a echo there. All right, but I'm good now. Body bags. Oh yeah. There's so many great names attached to it. Just a salad. I feel that, man. Cafe Rio. You know what? Last time I was out there, I remember. I think I remember seeing Cafe Rio, so I have to check it out, man. You just fell. Okay, now was it hip related fall or was it beer related fall, or are the both of them related? Just finished cleaning up the house. Yeah, I need to actually do some cleaning. I've been slacking on some things that I need to do in the scary sanctuary and just in the bedroom in general at the house. So I'll try to get around to getting those completed within the next couple of days or so. But guys, while you're in here, make sure to hit that like button so it pushes out the live stream amongst the algorithm so other horror fans can see that we are live and that they'll want to join along in the fun. And of course, both films are going to be available to be found on Tubi. We're going to hang out for a little bit and let some other people join along. I know some people are probably, still getting things set up for tonight. You know, getting dinner set up or prepared or finishing dinner. So, people are going to be joining in bit by bit. And like we do every week, guys, never feel afraid to ask for a timestamp if you want to catch up to where we are, or if the ad monsters get you, and you just kind of want to sync up with everyone. That's what we're here for. I'll say we'll probably start the film at 40 past the hour like usual. Stoked for the night? Yeah, man, same here. I am 100% stoked for the night myself. 100% both. That's a good combination there, Tony. Hip we totally understand, and then the beer as well we totally understand as well. So there you go. Nice combo. And that reminds me, I actually really need to see a chiropractor, man. My body's like so out of whack right now. It's one of the things about getting older. It's just like, man, I feel like crap sometimes. Even with working out, your body still gets that wear and tear. So I'm hoping I'll probably get around to seeing one next week. I've just had like so much crap that I need to take care of. So eventually I'll get to that part of self care eventually. But what did everyone have for dinner? It was burgers and fries for me, but they were a more healthy home cooked option. Hey, we got Lori in the house. What's going on, Lori? Glad to have you in here. And we're starting with body bags tonight, everyone. So just to let you know, to go ahead and get queued up, we will be starting with body bags. You will find the link pinned to the chat. So feel free to go ahead and mosey on over to Tubi. Get yourself all set up with some body bags. It's funny, I just saw body bags maybe a couple of months ago for my last watch for it. It's one of those films I try to watch at least once a year at the very least. But I usually end up watching at least, 2 or 3 times a year. Because it's just one of those films that you just never find a bad time to watch it. It's just one of those films that you find it on streaming, or you look on your shelf of DVDs or Blu-rays and you're like, body bags. Yeah, and you just grab it. Yes, it's definitely a fun anthology. I just really wish that it would have went on to becoming a show. Speaking of which, speaking of stuff that went on to become like a show but was movie related, we'll have to do like a Masters of Horror watch along one of these days. I never got around to watching all of those, but I do have a few standouts from that series that I really love. Also, like John Carpenter's one, Cigarette Burns, a few other ones that were just fantastic. So we may do that for like a Discord live watch party. And guys, also, I will be doing an official one for Joe Bob this week. I'll probably be a bit busy watching it and in the Slack, my Slack chat for it, but I'll definitely set up for you guys that would want to kick back and, support the drive-in Never Dying. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye here on the clock so that I can press play whenever the clock strikes 40, which is on the verge of happening sooner or later. Yeah, I know it was supposed to be their answer to Tales, man. I really would have loved if they would have gotten that off the ground. Yeah, it's one of those things to think about in an alternate universe. We did get that show. All right, guys, press play. And of course, we got the Showtime Presents logo. And we got gratuitous John Carpenter. You might order Jack in the Box instead. Hey man, I've been there. When you have all the best intentions of cooking, and then you're just like, nah, forget that. Music by Carpenter. Yeah, I'm happy to see body bags. Um, who amongst you has seen body bags, and who of you has not seen body bags before? Yours was straight to commercial. Hey, bummer, happy. I'm sad to hear that, man. Can you imagine if we would have gotten John Carpenter as like an MC for a show every week? That would have been pretty cool. And we'd have got hokey John Carpenter. Yeah, you recently. Yeah, I remember you saying you recently bought it on Blu-ray. Speaking of which, I posted up a link in Discord. Screen Factory has a few things marked down on Amazon, and one of them actually was The Ghost in the Darkness. I was just like, oh man, major timing flaw with Bumper just buying it not too long ago. Oh, you haven't seen it, Lori? It's a fun one. I really like the segments in this. And this is probably the most jolly I've ever seen John Carpenter. that'd be a great one to have him sign Bumper for real. Yeah, that poster looked great. Yeah, I hate natural causes, man. Just some crazy accident. Yeah, man, I love a good anthology. And anthologies are totally made for you know, Gen Z and Gen Alpha with their low attention spans. So just give them a quick little 15-minute film. You gotta love Barney being on TV Guide. Yeah, I know, right? Happy. It's so hokey. Yeah, another thing about anthologies, they just got to get straight to it. You know, they don't really have a lot of time to waste. And guys, I'm thinking about doing a my finally doing my live discussion in regards to Sinners. I wanted to give it another weekend, and the box office numbers on it has been absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to give it another week to let more people see the film, and a lot of more people saw the film. So I'm probably going to do a live discussion on it either tomorrow or on Friday before Joe Bob. Yeah, that would be. I mean, highly advised, man. Those would look great. What color ink are you thinking about getting the signatures on, Bumper? Employees Lounge. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, with green being my color, I love how green pops off on a good green focused poster. Like I love my Reanimator stuff. My Dream Warriors poster has a lot of green on it. My I'm gonna get Bill Duke to sign my Predator poster, most likely in green, but with the Predator poster, you can do all types of colors on that one. I mean, you can do red, you got green, orange, got all types of colors. So hopefully, I come across some other Predator cast members. But definitely got to looking forward to meeting Mr. Duke, man. Yeah, that's what's right over my head right here, bumper, right here. Hey, hold on. Oh, there you go. Oh, sweet. I've been finally wanting to meet Adrian. She canceled one of the conventions that I was trying to go to recently. So I'm really glad to hear that, man. Thanks a lot for letting me know. That did kind of look like Lewis, right? You kind of expect to hear his laugh, Lori, like ah, 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 ah. Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, man. Oh, Wes. Oh, almost brings a tear to my eye seeing him. But yeah, man, that's another signature to add to the list because I don't see Adrian a lot at conventions that I want to go to. So I definitely wanted to want to get her to sign my first Friday poster, but I'd also wanted to sign my Crystal Lake Memories book. And it just sucks because with Laura Park Lincoln recently passing, I never got the chance to get her to sign my Crystal Lake Memories book. As you'll see, my the New Blood poster is right here, which has her signature on it. So that's cool. She was I met her at one of my first horror conventions in Texas. She was a sweet woman, very sweet. So I'm glad I got the chance to check it out and meet her. And she was recently in a New Blood fan fiction film, I think called Rose Red or something like that. I have to double check what it was, but yeah, she was awesome. Yeah, I know, right? Happy. She was in. She's been in a lot of stuff. Hey, Vero in the house. Hey, what's going on, Vero? Yeah, I know, right, Bumper? Yeah, she was in a lot of stuff. Do you guys remember she was like the she was like the love interest in Passenger 57 with Wesley Snipes. That's probably the film that I know her from the most. Also, she was in Jury Duty with Pauly Shore. I love my films with the weasel in it. Oh yeah, Vero, I'm at 9 minutes, just past 9 minutes. Yeah, definitely saw that when you posted about Selma Blair. Yeah, definitely would love to meet her, man. I mean, geez, I'm such a huge fan of her being in a lot of stuff. And I mean, the trip to Arizona is becoming more and more expensive. So, needless to say, I'm going to have to come up with some more live streams and videos to come up with in the meantime. Thankfully, I have a few subjects in mind to bring to the channel. She was also over there. I don't doubt that at all, Tony. I love the paranoia in this segment. Oh man, the old credit card process. Tony's like, I'll stop the world and fall with you. Yeah, she's like, is she dealing like with like MS right now? Yeah, it sucks. Man, back when you can only really use a credit card for like restaurants and gas and like ordering stuff on TV or in catalogs. And when I mean restaurants, I mean like actual sit down restaurants. You can use it at like fast food places. Like I don't remember using like debit cards at fast food places until like maybe like 2002. Oh really? Dang, you know what he does. I couldn't remember that. But yeah, that's an extra signature to get. I really need him on my Freddy's Dead poster. Okay, okay, that's what I was thinking, Tony. I thought it was something like that. Hey, Papa Goss, what's going on, Josh? We're at 11 minutes and 57 seconds. If you need a timestamp. Yeah, I know it really is. Cigarettes 270 something. There we go. We were just talking about the price of squares not too long ago. And to think, people were probably complaining about the prices then. Those are one of the homeless guys that Tony got into it last night with. Gotta love the buzzing from the sign in my ear. You need that homeless guy on They Live poster. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of, They Live was on that list of Screen Factory stuff. I need to go over and check all the titles that they have for sale on Amazon, but they have some stuff for less than 20 bucks. I saw some stuff for like 8, 9 bucks. I know like Ninja 3 was like for like 9 bucks. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? You have to double check and see. You're like, wait a second. I just reached my first ad. Yeah, I did see those vids, Tony. Oh, I didn't know that. Happy for real? Hey, that dude has some pedigree as a homeless guy in films. I mean, if I'm going to be a bit actor, I would love to play a drunk or a homeless guy. I mean, it's pretty fun. 134 a gallon. That's crazy, man. That makes me sad seeing those prices. Let's see, trying to keep updated on some stuff here. That's hilarious. See, he's a good bum. See, he's not disturbing anybody. This guy always made me laugh here. So, what did everyone else have for dinner? Trying to get some inspiration for what to possibly have tomorrow. Somebody probably gave that mom a try tip for 2 people. That's the dinner of champions, that's for sure, Tony. What an airhead. The chiclets. Oh man, I would love to just taste some of the snacks available in that convenience store that we'll never get a chance to have ever again. And some of the ones that are still around just don't taste the same. You gotta go, you gotta go. Oh, Tony's just waiting for later. Triple T will unleash. Wow, really? About Jack in the Box? Wow. I don't eat there a lot, but there are certain things that I really enjoy about Jack in the Box. So hopefully, we'll keep more than a few of the Texas locations. Oh, shrimp tostadas. Wow, Vero. That sounds amazing. I will definitely grab a couple of those. San Diego Foundation. Dude, that sucks. I definitely don't mind some good late night Jack in the Crack trips. I love how this like perpetuates the stereotype of the cute girl that works at the convenience store. Because I mean, that is totally one of those jobs that no matter where you are, cute girls are always going to have convenience store jobs. Like mops. uh, yeah, it definitely reminds me of Phantasm for sure. Hey, somebody call those phone numbers to see if they work. Yeah, I like this one too. This is probably my favorite one as well. It's like the perfect way to start off the film. It's filled with like so much suspense. But I really like them all though. But yeah, I think this one's my favorite one. Now I kind of want to watch Passenger 57 again. Is that bum sleeping it off again? The Stacy Keach heroin. Yeah, I know. I really still need to meet Stacy Keach myself. Oh, you're Ted. I mean, Sam. Jesus, Sam. Hello, sign up and smoking. Nice dreams posted. Yeah, I know, right? Tony's like, I can't have that. That one always kind of reminds me of the Simpsons episode where Homer got his hair back with the tonic. You only watch Passenger 58. Hey Matt, what's going on, Matt? Welcome, buddy. Glad to have you in here. You just watched live streams yesterday. I watched Open. I actually watched Up in Smoke maybe literally about this time last year. It's so funny because I remember watching it um during a friend's birthday party, which their birthday just passed again. So it's probably right at about a year since I last watched Up in Smoke. I haven't seen Nice Dreams in a while, so I have to check that one out too. He's going all Triple H on that window. It was if it was Triple T, it would just be a massive dong. I love how this is our second flick that has Sam Raimi dying in a very interesting and fun way. Man, I want some of that sun kissed. And are those Andy Caps chips in there? I think they are. Man, you can only get those at like certain places. Like I grew up on those. I think those are Andy Caps chips. Well, or hot fries, I should say. You know, I loved Andy Caps hot fries. Kielbasa King. Oh man, I can just imagine being doped up on painkillers watching this. That would totally freak me out. She's been through a lot. Uh oh. Make sure they're dead. You gotta make sure they're dead. Uh oh. Yeah, exactly. You gotta do the double tap. Like, ladies, Vero, Lori, Ghosty, AB, all of the ladies that watch this channel. I'm pretty sure you already know this because you ladies are well versed in horror now. But if you ever get in that situation, smash the guy's head open. Don't stop until you see brains. And even then, don't stop until the brains are splattered on your wardrobe. Then after that, go for help. Stab them until they can't be stabbed anymore. No jury on the face of the planet will ever convict you. If anything, you become a hero. Oh, nice blood splatter there. That's some gnarly looking blood. David. David's like, oh, thanks. Don't leave the gas station without it. Yeah, that's a fun one. That one like really gets you ready for the film. Severe head cold. All right, now we can find something better than that. Oh, gotta get clearance there. Yeah, they should be recycled. Get them half off. The thought of being crushed under a car is like bumper heading sharks for me. I get that. Yeah, they used the same shot like he did of Myers with the Undertaker sit up. I wonder what. Mine is probably a drop from like a super tall distance. Like that. That really scares me. Like no other. Like just so happening to like take a tumble off of a cliff and then you just have that. You just waiting to hit the ground. I hope I just have a heart attack before hitting the ground. Even though hitting the ground would be kind of cool though at the same time. Yeah, death by fire. Now, the thing about death by fire is you will hope that you die of smoke inhalation before the flame gets to you. The fortunate people who die in fires go that way. But if you die by flames touching you, oh man, oh, whew, heart goes out to those people. It's so cool. I can't see him without thinking that he possibly could have been Freddy Krueger. Let's see. Yeah, David Warner. David Warner was awesome. I always remember David Warner from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. He was completely awesome in that movie. And I just didn't know then that even as a Friday the 13th fanboy, um, that he possibly could have been Freddy Krueger. And it makes sense with the New Line Cinema connection. Yeah, rest in peace to David Warner. Passed like what 3 years ago. Oops. There we go. You've seen this? I remember this one with the guy and the hair. That's yeah, yeah. This is definitely like very akin to the Japanese horror films involving hair. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like, if I did so happen to be in that worst case scenario of falling, I hope my ticker goes out before hitting the ground. This girl here at the customer's house is making me drinks. Hey, tell her to make a couple of drinks for us too, Bumper. David Warner did a voice for Batman animated series as well. Yeah, David Warner was extremely decorated actor. Yeah, you have to, Tony, for sure. There's no hiding, that's for sure. Oh, hey, that is great hospitality there, Bumper. What more could you ask for? So as long as it has me looking like I got more hair, that's all that matters. Why does that dude look like that dude from what's that movie? Is it was it Euro Trip? I'm trying to think if that's like that one blonde dude who was in like all of those movies around that time. Jacob Pitts. He kind of looks like Jacob Pitts. Yeah, he looks like Jacob Pitts in Euro Trip. Yeah, Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, I shouldn't know every single word to that song, but I do. Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of how it feels when you're a part of the Bald Brotherhood. You notice everyone else's luscious mane. Oh, you got Greg Nicotero. Greg still has that long hair. It's unfair. I swear it's not unfair. Yeah, I know. Awesome song. Yeah, I know. It's totally unfair. Some of you guys are super lucky when it comes to that. That's all right though. When I make my way to Turkey and rejuvenate these follicles one day, I want to set up a GBG hair transplant fund. Did you see the trailer for that new suspense movie where the teachers class the kids? Yeah, weapons. Yeah, I really want to see weapons. That looked pretty cool, man. That came out. I saw it with the teaser trailer first, and then I saw the official trailer not too long ago. Song sucked, Tweezy. Nine, thanks. Hey, what's going on, Nine? Yeah, this segment was just like so crazy. That reminds me of like some of the guys that put like Beijing in their hair. Like you guys should like look up that picture of Carlos Boozer, the basketball player, and when he put like the dye in his hair. That was like an iconic NBA moment. I remember seeing that live, and I laughed so hard. I was like, "There's no way that he's gonna make it through this entire game without sweating that hairline off." That's your buddy from work. We 69 a lot. Well, hey, that's what friends are for. What's going on, Nine? Glad to have you here. If anyone needs a start, well, if anyone needs a timestamp, 36 minutes and 15 seconds. Exactly, kissing the die. Yeah, that's like that proto Beijing. That's like that. That's like that stuff John Cryer had to put on the set of Two and a Half Men. And actually, I think Conan O'Brien has to put some of that in his hair as well, because Conan has a pretty epic bald spot in the back. So Conan has to spray some of his hair on. Dino Nuggies. Oh, 18 beers deep. Tony, you're slacking, man. You should be at least a good 24 in. We should be having prime triple T in the house. Yeah, Megan's not dealing with the hair plugs very well. D Nugs, Dino Nuggies. You know, life isn't right unless you're biting a T Rex Nugget's head off. Oh, I can't wait for mine one day. I've had two friends that have had hair transplants in the past year, and their stuff looks pretty well. And that's why one of the things I'm glad that we're living in this day and age. As a man, you can get a hair transplant, and you can get little blue pills. So the older you get, that's taken care of. You can even keep your hair down. Yay, science. He never had one, but he's due to catch up. See, Tony, I'm disappointed. So disappointed. Tried to kill you earlier today with his dog leash. Now, what kind of dog, though? Oh, Debbie Harry. Debbie Harry in a nurse outfit is everything that I needed it to be as a young me. Yeah, exactly, Bumper. Don't need them yet, but thank God they are there if we ever need them in the future. I will gladly take that. It's like that friend that's like, hey, man, that pats you on the shoulder, and it's like, if you ever need me, I'm here for you. When I first had Graves' disease, my hair thinned out, but luckily my stopped it. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, man. Man, it's traumatizing, brother. Tried to get you with the dog leash with rabies. Hair, hair, hair. Long, beautiful hair. Stripper dog. Oh, Frenchie, nice. Yeah, definitely a stripper dog. Things are expensive nowadays. I have a good friend that has like she has three of them, but she had four of them. Her oldest Frenchie just passed, and she said that when she bought him, he was like $600, $700, and for her puppy that she bought like last year, he was like 15, 1600, something like that. I was like, wow, crazy prices. Yeah, that'd be a great time. I'm hoping to get to Midsummer next year. Just didn't work out with timing this year with all the stuff that I planned on doing this year. But I'm glad I'm doing Monsterpalooza. If things go well, I may see Joe Bob at Spooky Empire in Orlando this year. I need to actually make plans for that to try to see if I could actually make that. But I love Greg, man. Greg's awesome. I haven't met him personally, but I know a lot of people that have, and they're just like, yeah, he lets me hold like a lot of his props and stuff like that, and he's just like really cool with answering questions, and he's really a big fan of Jaws, so he loves talking about Jaws. I think he has like a massive Jaws collection, or one of the biggest ones. Can you illegally buy Samoan for cheaper than that? Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much, human trafficking is a lot less expensive than buying a lot of designer dogs nowadays. But you didn't hear that from me. Yes, the drive-in will never die. DoorDash. Yeah, guys, don't laugh at me when I'm doing the live streams with my head bandage when I'm coming back from Turkey with my hair transplant. Just be happy for me. Man just wants hair again. It's a small thing to ask for. You think Greg had Bruce restored or one from the original mode? Wow, really? That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I've seen him with pictures with fans holding up a lot of those heads and those props. It's crazy. You got your English bulldog for 1400. When she died, they were up to yeah. Man, it's crazy these prices for these dogs. Like they're going up and up and up. And I would love to have an English bulldog one of these days, but if so, I'm gonna have to kidnap one like a Lady Gaga's dog sitter. I'm gonna have to stick somebody up. Like, and it's crazy that that's really happening nowadays. Dogs are getting so expensive that people are resulting to like armed robbery for dogs, which is a shame. He bought the same dog once for a box of Jose Olay. Hey man, sometimes we get lucky, Tony. Such as you with the Jose Olay. It's so funny seeing Stacy Keach like this. Open, of course. I get an ad. Hey, we got Demented. What's going on, Brian? How's your night going, buddy? Oh, we still was a fast ad. I'm at 45 minutes and 16 seconds for everyone needing an idea of where I'm at currently. You ate that dog, turned into a hot dog. Look at that. Times are rough sometimes. Dog meat is getting expensive. It's just like oxtail nowadays. It's almost like currency. Your Chihuahua looks like a miniature bulldog. He's chunky too. Yeah, I miss my Chihuahua. My family had Chihuahua for 16, going on 17 years. She passed like 2 years ago, but we still have our Springer Spaniel, and our other dog passed like a month or so ago. So we're down to one dog. But I have no plans on getting another dog soon, even though I do have the itch to get another dog one of these days. We can't part with the creep show ticket booth. I don't blame them though. It's worth a try though. Just gotta work. Just need a drink. What's your preferred drink, Brian? What do you like to sip on, buddy? I know that feeling, man. Just need to kick back and unwind. Used to kick a dog we had in the face. That was your version of love taps, Tony. Don't let Peter get a hold of you, knowing that. Thanks a lot, Matt. Yeah, it does suck, man. But if I'm being honest, the dog that recently passed, I wasn't much of a fan of. I was only putting up with that dog because of my family. So, needless to say, if it wasn't for my family's love and adopting that dog from an elderly neighbor, I would have probably given that dog up for adoption a long time ago. But I did the right thing and gave the dog love and shelter in its final years. But needless to say, I'm looking forward to adopting a dog or bringing another dog into this house that I actually want. So that happens. Oh, so the dog was meaner than you? Yeah, so you guys just had a. That was how you show love to each other. Adopt Tony. I should. I think we have already adopted Tony, to be honest. You like the big dogs? All mine were Rottweilers, although you did adopt one Chihuahua. Yeah, Chihuahuas are actually, like, if you raise them right, it could be pretty fun dogs. My Chihuahua, funny enough, everyone tended to love her. She tended to be the exception for people that are just like, I normally hate these freaking dogs, but yours is actually pretty cool. So I'm glad that she made quite the positive memory for a lot of people. So when the word got out that she died, there were more than a few people all across the states that were pretty bummed to get that news about her. Dogs, yes. Cat, no. Blue Moon, although when you hit Texas is all shining and Lone Stars, I get that. I had a Blue Moon the other day at the airport lounge. They all passed over 6 years ago. I feel that. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to notice that nine for sure. Tony just popped up one day, and we were like, "Hey, what's this?" And next thing you know, we're on Valtrex. like I've been adopted sexually for sure. uh, oh, they adopted the Chihuahua because they were gonna put her down. Because, but yeah, I feel that because no one would adopt her. Bless you for that bumper. You have two say Masters. Nice. Yeah, I know. I would love to have a Mastiff one day, or like a Burmese Mountain Dog. I think those are super cool. You recently got a blue healer? Oh, nice. Yeah. Those dogs do require a lot of energy to be burnt off. We bought two male chihuahuas from the same litter. Big mistake fighting him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to be very stern with chihuahuas for real. Like they will run your house and do whatever the hell they want to do. But thankfully I got a pretty good one. But if I made the mistake and got two at one time, yeah, I could totally see how that could have got out of control. But I think my next dog, because we kind of have a medium sized one, we kind of miss having like an all the time indoor dog. So I'm thinking maybe a pug. I've always loved pugs, but I kind of want to do a retro pug. Because they kind of have like the old style pug genetics with the longer limbs and the longer noses, so they have less of the breathing problems. So you don't have the obnoxious breathing, and I hate to call it obnoxious, but that's just what I think of, like a mouth breather, even though they can't help it. So if anything, I'm really a big fan of the retro pugs. So one of these days, yeah, Cane Corso, yeah, Cane Corsos are badass. I've seen but I've noticed that they're total sweethearts. Like with most dogs that look totally fearsome, like generally will be big babies because their owners spoil them. I love how he's looking like a Geico caveman here. Yeah, I'd rather have a collie. Yeah, my mom had a collie when she was a young girl. Yeah, those border collies are awesome. Yeah, that's totally the same thing with my Springer Spaniel. Like, I'm thankful that I have a big enough backyard, and he's blind, so he doesn't necessarily care to go for walks. So he just runs in circles in the backyard, and he's totally happy with that. But I'm just like, man, if he had sight, he would totally be ready to go for walks at all times. Yeah, and the thing is, that's another thing about him being blind because he doesn't require to be going out on walks, and every time we take him out, either in public going to like the groomers or the vet, he grabs a lot of attention. Everyone's normally like, "Oh, what type of dog is that? What type of dog is that?" Like they know he looks a lot like a they know that he's like a spaniel, but they're like, "No, he's not a cocker spaniel. He's bigger than that." And I'm like, "Yeah, he's a Springer spaniel." They're a lot more common in England, so they're just like, "Oh, cool, cool." So a lot of people are like, "Oh, wow, nice." Yeah, man, those little Chihuahua mouths are no joke. I remember my kiddo basically, he was like maybe less than one. May have been one at that point, but I forgot exactly what he did. But he grabbed the dog, the Chihuahua, some way. Um, but he was like in her face, and she grabbed him and bit him like a little bit underneath his eye right here, and she really got him. Like she clamped down and she broke skin, and he was horrified. But that was his way of learning his lesson of like, hey man, don't play around with her, man. I, we told you to leave her alone, but you didn't listen. So we put the dog in timeout. We also kind of like let him know, hey, you can't do that with the dog. But needless to say, he was not happy with getting bit underneath his eye. I'm like, hey man, just be glad that that bite was not a bit higher and actually did get your eye. Speaking of eye trauma, yeah, they totally are a bumper. Like that's another reason why I'm glad that he can't see, because if that dog saw any type of bird, that dog would probably be on it at any time. Like I would have to keep him on a leash, or definitely would have to train him because they have a lot of energy, man. They're 100% great duck hunting dogs. I've seen a lot of videos of them in hunting action. Got some Mark Hamill in here. Yeah, definitely nine. Definitely come out to a horror con. Maybe we can get you and Tony to come on down to Arizona. We're trying to convince Tony to come on down. But yeah, if Knox could actually see, I would have loved to have trained him to go on hog hunts. That's something that I have always wanted to do, especially living in Texas with hogs being considered a pest. So there's no season for hunting with them. So you can kill as many as you like for sport. And then not only that, but makes great food. I mean, you don't want to eat like the old tough ones, but if you could get some baby hogs, nice little tender meat, make for some great bacon. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, your old Rottweiler, Elvira, awesome name. Used to kill birds all the time. Yeah, exactly. Like I have a feeling Knox would totally kill birds for fun. Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be the ultimate motivation for Tony. He's gonna have the anime heart eyes for AB. It's cool, guys. I'm actually kind of building a collection of cassettes like that. As I said with my boombox I ordered not too long ago. Hold on, let me show you guys something. Yeah, guys, I had bought like a container for the recent cassettes that I had acquired. But you guys know like the what is the name of the company? Yeah, the TerraVision cassettes that I've bought recently. But I bought a few actual cassettes from back in the day, but my most recent one that I bought was the soundtrack for Bram Stoker's Dracula, one of my all-time favorite soundtracks from the '90s. Awesome, awesome soundtrack. So just recently acquired that from eBay. So getting a good little collection of cassettes back established. So just getting back and collecting some old technology, some old soundtracks, some old albums from back in the day that I enjoyed. So I'm noticing that there are a few companies that are releasing like soundtracks for some of our favorite horror films, like I saw one for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. His first ever time being on cassette. So definitely looking forward to adding that. No one outdrinks Tweez unless he's doing taps. Then he loses every time. Well, it's very good to know. We'll keep that in mind. We'll see who could drink more, AB or Tony. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. She lasted 12 and a half years. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, back. Yeah, I know. It's just something about that shrink wrap that was on cassettes and how that was way easier than the shrink wrap for CDs. Like, I'm so glad that Roger Corman. I love all the cameos in this. And my favorite Roger Corman cameo is his in The Godfather Part Two. I think that was just like so cool because he was instrumental with helping Francis Ford Coppola getting started in the business, like he did with tons of other people as well, like Ron Howard, and the list goes on and on and on. You have a few coworkers that could give him a run for it. They drink 30 beers, crazy painters. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. I love it. Hey, we're gonna have to we're gonna have a blast. We're gonna find some place to go. Like this may have to be somewhere that's BYOB because I can imagine the bar tab we would run up. So we may have to find a BYOB spot and just grab like a gang of beer and liquor and just go all out, guys. We're definitely gonna have like some Ubers. You like get like the largest Uber XLs we could possibly find. But needless to say, guys, I am completely excited for our GBG meetups in the future. Yeah. Party in Darrow's hotel room, right? Just crashed out on shrimp tostadas. I love how he's almost using his Joker voice in this. Oh yeah, man. We're definitely going to do it up. It's going to be quite the occasion, and I'm very excited. You know, just to hang out with all of you guys at the same spot is it's going to be quite fun. Let's see here. Yeah, it really is bumper. Like summer is really going to gear up, and I think it's going to be one to remember for sure. So I'm extremely excited. It's going to be a great next couple of months. Nine definitely seeing me on dabs in Louisiana. Yeah, unfortunately, Ty West canceled, but that just reminds me of why I was so, um, I had that feeling, that inkling to go ahead and get his autograph at Horror Hound, and I'm glad that I did. As they say, a bird in the hand. So I was extremely happy to meet him. Hoping to see him again at Frightmare, but hey, I'll save that money and use that for another autograph for another time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it sucks. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure I'm going to see him at something else. I think he's slated to be at another convention that I'm thinking of going to this year, but I can't remember which one. All these things are just running together, so I really should have done better in regards to my list this year. I've been mainly going with the flow because I have a good idea in regards to when conventions are. I'm planning on going to this year, so we'll get it down. I don't like autos from 2 for 100. Well, good luck with that, Tony. I love that. I wish you much support and success with that. You're gonna have to drive, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm debating because I think I'm still waiting out to see what the guest list shakes out for Horror Hound in September and Horror Hound in September and also Silver Scream Con. I'm thinking I'm gonna do Silver Scream Con though because I'll be able to take advantage of doing Salem again for the third year in a row, and there's still so much in Salem that I have left to cover. Like I still haven't gotten a chance to go to Danvers, so I want to go to Danvers. I want to see what's left of the Danvers the state asylum in Danvers. So I want to see what's left of that. Michael and Jessica from Grim Life went there before, and definitely want to check that out. I just love Salem. Salem's just a vibe, and I think I may actually be staying in Salem this time around, as opposed to staying right outside of Salem. So I'll be right in the heat of the action, and being able to like wake up and go to sleep in Salem for an entire weekend right before things get crazy in October will be awesome. So I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that. Of course, Salem's one of my favorite places in the entire world as of my first time visiting it. Something about that energy there. So I'm looking forward to checking it out again and doing more stuff that I haven't done in the past couple of years. If you like experts on coffee cups, hit up Nine. I'm not much of a coffee person, but the wife is for sure. So I'm pretty sure that advice will be definitely taken advantage of from time to time in regards to, hey, what do you think about this particular flavor and such? Yeah, exactly, Barbara. And that's funny. I was just mentioning that over the weekend, how I want to go to the House of Seven Gables. Yeah, so I may be staying in Hotel Salem, but we'll see. I'm working on some things. We know what Tony's body bags section would be about, right, guys? Do I have to say it? All right, guys. If we had to guess, put it in the chat, guys. If you had to guess what Tony's body bags anthology story would be about, what body part would it be? You only get one guess. Gun to your head. If your life depended on it, What would it be? Let's hear it, everybody. Is it one of the companies that makes all the board games in Salem? Yes, Parker Brothers was headquartered in Salem. I'm not sure if it's still there, but yes, it was located in Salem. So Monopoly, all of that stuff, Ouija boards, all of it was made in Salem at one point. Oh, so she hasn't canceled down there yet. That's so funny how that happens, Bumper. Well, give her. She still has time to cancel. You want to go to the house and buy and not pay? It would be so much fun. Yeah, exactly. We're definitely going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do a few of those whenever there's like an opportunity to get a few of you guys together in the same spot. It's going to be a must. Yeah, I've actually eaten at the Nathaniel Hawthorne Hotel, so we're still figuring out which exact ones we're gonna be at. So I'll double check, but yeah, that was a very cool hotel. Yeah, right on Essex Street. Hey, we got AV in the house. Franks and beans, dong. Yeah, we're watching Body Bags right now. AV. We are at 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 32 seconds. You have to play Giles Corey in the Crucible in the middle school play. Did you say more weight? Yeah, gotta love Giles. Giles was pretty badass. Yeah, I'm such a huge nerd for the Salem witch trials and all that old history and the fact like the oldest cemetery in the nation is in Salem. Like all of those old graves and there's a few graveyards that I still need to check out there in Salem. There's one that actually has like a sculpture yard for like all of these like monuments and things of that nature that were never really completed, like maybe the marble cracked and such. So it looks like a fun little detour to go check out and bring to the camera. So, well, bring to the channel, I should say. So I got a few ideas of what to do for my next Salem trip, guys. I can't wait to bring it to you guys. No, I actually can't wait to actually go to Danvers and go to the homestead to where the the hysteria actually really took off before it got to Salem town, because it started off in Salem Village first, which is current day Danvers. So you lived at that hotel for 3 months when you were 12? Oh man, that's crazy, Bumper. What stuff do you remember about staying in that hotel, man? That's a crazy story, bro. Yeah, man, I definitely want to do Sleepy Hollow one of these days too. It's definitely on my list. I want to go to Sleepy Hollow and I want to go to Halloween Town in Oregon, which isn't too far away from the spots from like Short Circuit and the Goonies. Ain't even been in here a minute. Oh, he's already like a 18 beers deep, baby. He's just been waiting on you. Do you know why people had so many nails sticking out of their doors there? I think I may have heard this story once, but why, Bumper? Triple T, he may be on like 18x T. No, you good, AB. 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 22 seconds. Yeah, we were just talking about like Arizona and some of the GBG meetups that we're hoping to have this year. Completely looking forward to hanging out with you guys. He's moved on the 4XT right now. Mark Hamill's rocking the David Bowie right now. Pressure. Ah, yeah, okay, that sounds right. I remember hearing something like that when I went to the Peabody Exits museum. I always love going to that museum. They always have some pretty cool exhibits. Yeah, Matt, come on up, man. Yeah, totally sounds like something they would do to flaunt their wealth back then. Have you seen this before, AB? Yeah, it's one of those things. Totally, that's all you want to do is just go through all the witch shops, the museums, the tours. Like, I really want to do one of the tours next time. Like, I'm really trying to make it an annual trip. So things are looking good for making it the third year in a row, especially with me wanting to do Silver Scream Con. I want to do TerraCon. I need to double check to see what guests they're having, but I'm thinking I'm going to do Silver Scream Con this year just to switch it up. I never want, to do too many of the same cons each year. I mean, there are ones that you guys could expect each year because they're local, like Texas Frightmare, Houston Horror Film Fest, OKC Horror Con. I could just get in the car and go to those, so you can expect to get content from those every year. But as far as stuff where I will have to like get in a plane and go towards, I'll try to like switch those out every year. Like the only one that I plan on doing every year is Days of the Dead Vegas, mainly because I mean it's Vegas, an excuse to go to a horror convention, be in Vegas, get to hang out with my friends, which that includes Bumper. And guys, I mean it's always a blast. So I always like having that particular convention. So I definitely expect to go to Days of the Dead Vegas every year as well, if I can help it. You did a ghost tour in NOLA? Yeah, I can't wait to go to NOLA again so soon, AB. Oh, you haven't seen this before? Oh, AB. I'm sad. Band practice got in your way, but it's a great film. Like, oh, I'm so surprised that you haven't seen this before. You're all into Wicked A12 trying to cast spells on people. Yeah, I feel you on that, Bumper. Yeah, the cast definitely the craft. I meant to say the craft. The cast of the craft got me into a lot of that stuff, and that was my awakening to goth girls and witchy girls. So my life has not been the same since. Phoenix fan Fusion is teasing a huge announcement tomorrow. Hey, make sure to announce that in the Discord, AB, whenever you find out who that's going to be. We got Tony's declarations of love here. I love that. Oh man. AB's used to the begging. The baby please, baby please, baby please. We got it. Yeah, we got two thirsty Tony now. We got a different triple T in the house. I love you guys. You guys, I swear, you guys will make me laugh like no other. Too thirsty Tony. Yeah, yours either says Salem. Yeah, man. I totally love Salem, so I can't wait to go and just explore as much Salem as possible. Like, it's so cliche to say there's something magical about that town, but it really is. There's something in the air there, and it's completely infectious. And I can't wait to check it out again. Also, Gathering of the Ghouls. You know what, AB? I'm really hoping to go to Gathering of the Ghouls this year. I really, 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 really want to. So I'm hoping that I can make it work for that one because I absolutely love the Arizona horror community. And Jason does some really cool stuff at Terra Trader. So I really want to support his convention. Yeah, Petey's going to be lit. We get some Mark Hamill hunching. You get some Hamill Balzac. So we get some Hamill dung there, Tony. Tony's like, I could have did better than her. Alex Vincent is going to be there. Okay. Hoping I could get a Chucky TV poster and get Brad and Fiona to sign at Monster Mania and then get Vincent. Yo, that'd be dope. That's so cool that, they're going to be at, um, that they're going to be at Matt Munster and then, Alex is going to be at Gathering of the Ghouls. So, that, that's, just one of those things about Arizona. They're bringing the people out. Did I get any vibes when going to the courthouse for the witch trials? I didn't get a chance to go to the courthouse. That's going to definitely be on my list of witch trials related spots to go to. But I did go to the hanging spot where they were hung at, and I did get some weird vibes there. Well, not necessarily weird, but I did feel something there. There's a certain energy there. I poured libations for the people that were accused and convicted. And, it was just something in that energy. Like, I felt really different after my second time going to Salem. And my friend that I went with, they expressed the same thing about, like, how they had, like, this really interesting energy. And they're really into witchcraft. And their mentor explained that we both kind of like felt something, how we're like both very sensitive people to like magic because we're both very open to it, both practitioners in ways, and it made a lot of sense. So I can't wait to go back again, and just can't wait to just bask in the history. But I definitely want to go to the courthouse. There's a few more spots related to the trials that I definitely want to add to the list next time. Tony's like, I hate dongs. Now Tony's trying to play with our minds here. Yeah, I know. Yeah, those dungeons. Yeah, I definitely want to check out all of that. Yeah, exactly. Av, that's cool that you bit. Like seriously, I remember that. Like I remember you talking about that in the Joe Bob Slack chats. How you didn't really just have much stuff going on in regards to being a horror fan, and there's so much going on in Arizona. So I'm extremely happy for you and that you've gotten like so many of these opportunities. Yeah, exactly. 5 foot high dungeons. I mean, super dirty. Not getting the best nutrition while in there. No wonder that baby died in there. Yeah, that reminds me. I need to buy my ticket for the Fabio Frizzi show because he's performing to Zombie. I think that's going to be like another week and a half from now. So I need to go ahead and buy my tickets for that. I mean, any excuse to see Zombie And then, I've always wanted to go to one of those live performances that he's had. But yeah, guys, it's just really ramping up with all types of cool horror events. Yeah, AB, I'm really excited for that. Like, he's performing in Fort Worth, so it's about an hour away from me, the venue that it's going to be at. But it's definitely going to be worth it for the experience. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be lit for that. Like, I'm debating on what I should do because it shows all the way in Fort Worth, so I may try to get a hotel and crash that night because I want to get super drunk. Like, I'm going to see Zombie um, being performed live, and it's going to be a place that's like a bar venue, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it's going to be a venue that has lots of alcoholic drinks flowing, so it just seems appropriate, but we'll see. It'll be a perfect way to start off the start of convention season for me on the channel. He's swinging. Yeah, I really wish they greenlit this to be a series though. Like, this really could have been Showtime's answer to Tales. Dude, yeah, definitely. Oh, nice, nice. So yeah, it would definitely be good to see them at Monster Palooza. So I'm happy that they're going to be there. I get to show them my battle vest with their pin on it. I'm sure they'll be a bit amused by that. Yeah, I'm not too far away from Grapevine. It's so funny. I was looking up a restaurant that's actually in Grapevine that I'm like, you know what, I need to check that out one of these days. But I would say I'm about 45 minutes away from Grapevine. That's if there's no traffic. I'm ready for Valpurgis Knot. It's going down, AB. And for those of you that want to join and us watching Joe Bob for the last drive-in, they show two movies. I will be live streaming it in the Discord, so I will be providing a Hyperbeam link so we can all hang out and talk and vibe and watch some Joe Bob. Feel free to join us for however long you'll be able to stop through. It's our way of just kicking back and fellowshipping with each other and being able to watch this film at the same time without worrying about ads and such and syncing up. So feel free to join us. If you're already a part of the Discord, I will post a link. Nine, are you in the Discord? Don't think you are, but let me go ahead and put up a link to the Discord so that you can join in. Nine. Let me see here. Let me grab this link. Oh, he took his eye out. Lucio Fulci would be so proud. All right, there's the link to the Discord for Nine and anyone that isn't already a member and would like to join in on our awesome community where we talk about our collections, our love for sports, music, etc., etc. Feel free to join in, kick your feet off, Well, kick your shoes off and join the GBG family in the Discord server, and where we're able to do our live watch parties. Oh yeah, Bumper. It's at Friday, and yeah, 6 p.m. your time. Thanks a lot for getting that information out, AB. Yeah, it should be something with witch themes. I'm surprised they haven't put out the hints yet. I mean, normally they would have put out hints, but I mean, anything witch themed on Shutter right now, I have to double check and see. Hey, no worries at all, Tony. Thanks for having them stop through though, for real though. Like that's why I tell people, like, if you guys have any cool um friends that are horror fans that really get your love for the genre, or that you think would be a cool addition to the GBG, have them stop on by, check out the channel, drop through for a live watch party. Feel free to send me a message so that I can send them a link to the Discord community. We're building a great family here, guys. So, you know, any close friend of yours is a close friend of mine. Yeah, Carpenter is totally becoming a low pan. Yeah, for real. He totally looks like this now. Shatner's going to be there next month at GalaxyCon. Nice. Oh, nice. That's dope, Happy. Yeah, man. Post up a picture of that when you get that done, Happy. I would love to see that. Oh, I gotta my next suggestion on Tubi, guys, is for the Willies. I haven't seen the Willies since I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. That's crazy. I may have to add that to my watch list for later. Yeah, totally low pan, right? Nine is a true OG. Hey, that's what's up. Y'all got in real life friends. Few and far in between, but thankfully because of the channel, I'm adding more and more real friends. My real friends that I considered were people that were so far away, friends I've had since like high school and college. But literally since moving to Texas, like as far as people that I would consider real life friends, I haven't had too many. So in the 3 years of having the channel up, and especially since Joe Bob has come back with the last drive-in, my friends list has definitely gone up and up. Like people that I really would consider friends, and you guys are totally among those people. Yeah, for real, Barbara. I really do need to meet Shatner as well. I mean, he has way more days behind him than he has in front of him, and that's something pretty grim to think about as a fan. Yeah, have him sign your copy of The Intruder. Nice. Yeah, you stoked this a double feature night. Hey, same here, Tony. I'm glad that you guys have that same excitement as well. And guys, the next flick will be Petey Wheatstraw. Guys, I love this film. It is so outrageous. Like Rudy Ray Moore and the Devil. Like, doesn't get much more better than that. So, um, you'll be able to find this on Tubi as well. Let me go ahead and put up the link for you guys. Let's see. Petey Pablo. All right. Paste. All right, guys. There's the link for PD Wheatstraw. Let's see here. Yeah, you're always seeing Willies. That's another thing that you and Tony have in common, AB. Man, 95 now. Man, that's a blessing though. And the fact that he's still in good health. Yeah, Bumper, man. I'm so fortunate to know all of y'all. Like for real, like every single one of you guys. Like I know I say it every time that how much I appreciate you guys, but you guys have no idea how much I appreciate your support, your company from week to week. The guys, really engage the channel. You hit the like buttons. You guys are sharing stuff. You guys are a big reason why I really love doing this and love showing my experiences on the channel and just showing you guys, what's out there because, there may be a convention that you guys aren't aware of. I mean, you guys help me out a lot. Like, for instance, like you'll let me know about a celebrity coming to a convention that I didn't know about, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to look into that. So, you guys all play a huge part. Like, please do not understate how important you guys are to this channel. I really truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I totally really look forward to all of these live watch parties because we get to kick back and relax and just take a load off, guys. So let's go ahead and get Petey Wheatstraw queued up, but we're gonna take a quick break, guys, just to let everyone recollect themselves. Grab some refreshments, go ahead and do a smoke break or whatever about this time. So we'll give you guys a couple of minutes. Let's say, let me see, it's 18 past the hour right now. Let's come back let's come back at 30 past the hour, and then we'll start the movie shortly afterwards. But let me go through some of these comments right quick before I go to the intermission. Yeah, totally why we have to meet up soon for sure, Bumper. You love this movie too, AB? Yeah, I know. I'm so excited for this. And since okay. So since Ghosty isn't here right now, she hasn't made an appearance. We're going to go ahead and make the announcement for next week's Ladies' Night. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Vero and we're going to do AB next week. And then the week after, I think we're going to do Ladies' Night 2, which will be Lori and then hopefully AB. So, Lori, I know you're in here. So be on the lookout for what you may be choosing for your selection for Ladies' Night. Not next week, but the week afterwards. So we'll be having most likely back-to-back Ladies' Night editions here on the Disgraceful Double Features. And I can't wait, guys. So there's a horror fest in Phoenix, AB, in October too. Yeah, I think I've heard something about that. I've heard of Big Texas Terror. You know what? I do have Big Texas Terror in my Facebook algorithm. Anything that's a horror convention, I'll at least just hit the like button, even if I have no intentions on going that year, just so that it's in my algorithm and I'll get alerts for future conventions. But yeah, I definitely want to check out Big Texas Terror for sure. You can't wait for merch drop to represent Vero. That really makes me feel great to hear that. Like I'm definitely gonna work on that for you guys. Like seriously, I haven't forgotten about that. So as soon as I get that cooking up, best believe I am gonna announce that for the inner circle of the GBG first of all, so that you guys get first dibs, and then I'll send that out to all the other methods to contact the GBG that I have. Yeah, for sure. For sure, AV, definitely. You gotta find something extra disgusting. Lori says she'll be ready. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, Lori. Awesome. I know you guys will. Exactly. So I know the ladies are going to 100% represent for our upcoming ladies' nights on Disgraceful double features. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start the intermission, and I'll be back at 30 minutes past the hour. So I will see you guys shortly. travelers. We are back here, back from intermission. Hopefully, Tony's dance was very nice for you guys. Let's see. Hopefully, AB got her popcorn nice and popped in a very cool container. Maybe it's one of the movie horror buckets that have been coming out in the past couple of years. AB will throw popcorn out. Nice, nice. So, hopefully, everyone has been having a great, wonderful night here for Disgraceful Double Features. We will be moving on to our next flick, which will be 1977's Petey, Wheatstraw, starring the iconic Rudy Ray Moore, who I've been a fan of his comedies since before I should have been allowed to, that's for sure. But who doesn't love the stylings and antics of Dolomite and the human tornado and so on and so forth? That's why I was so glad with Eddie Murphy with the movie that he had that came out a couple of years ago with Rudy Ray Moore producing Dolomite. That was a pretty fun film. What was the name of that film? Yeah, Dolomite is My Name. Very good film, guys. If you haven't checked out Dolomite is My Name yet, I highly recommend it. It actually would have been a great triple feature flick to watch with this. Absolutely loved Rudy Ray Moore, and Eddie Murphy did a fantastic job playing Rudy in that biopic. You think Tony passed out? Too much beer? Tony, you can't pass out right before your flick that you picked came on, man. Come on, Tony. It's rookies. I'm pretty sure he's gonna wake up from his drunken stupor sooner or later. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and start out Petey Wheatstraw at 35 past the hour. So gives you guys a few more minutes to go ahead and get queued up, get everything needed. Yeah, gotta love some Rudy, right, AB? A bit occupied. Hey, you never know with Triple T. When Triple T shows up, everything is completely off script. You know, you just gotta be glad that he showed up. That's just that's the low bar right there. At least he showed up. Oh man. All right, guys. Make sure I'm set up myself here for Petey. It's been a while since I've seen Petey Wheatstraw, so I'm very happy to catch this with you guys. AV's laughing her ass off. I love it. All right, I'm just keeping my eye on the clock. So we have a little bit over a minute, guys. Well, a little bit less than a minute. It just turned 1:34. So, guys, you got just enough time to walk to the couch if you haven't made your way there. Walk to the bed. Get yourself nice and comfy. What a name. Oh, man, guys. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, same here, AB. I absolutely love black exploitation. I was raised on this stuff, so a lot of this stuff was in my parents' collections, and I wasn't supposed to be watching this stuff, but lo and behold, when you see something like Petey Wheatstraw and Superfly and Cleopatra Jones. Bless you. Go ahead and press play, guys. You can't help but to be blessed by all these awesome VHS copies of these films. You got to take advantage of it. Have I ever seen Bucktown? I have seen Bucktown once before. I think it was like during college. I don't remember much, but I do remember one of my buddies, Steven, he had in his collection. Got to get some iconic poetry by Rudy. Black Gestapo is another favorite of yours. I've never seen Black Gestapo. I have to check that out. Yeah, man, I'm so happy to meet Pam. Brother, I am going to try my best to keep my composure. But I know my dad and brother are going to be so envious. Yeah, I'm adding that to my list now, AB. I like that. I like also The Spook That Sat by the Door. That's another great film. Yeah, Turner. Yes. Oh yes, indeed. Oh yeah, Black Devil Doll from Hell. That is a shot on video classic. I'm trying to think. There's this one movie I'm trying to think of. Hmm, I've only seen it one time, but it was a super awesome flick. Trying to look up to see what it is. Yeah, Trilogy of Terror. Yeah, that was a good one as well. Yeah, Black Devil Doll from Hell though. That one was freaking crazy. It was obviously inspired by that segment in Trilogy of Terror though. Oh, Tony's alive. Tony's alive, guys. Y'all love how modern practices in regards to childbirth have evolved. That's right. Born fully grown. I love it. I love how that joke flew completely over my head as a kid. Yeah. Gotta love those themes, man. Those 70s themes are the best. Punky Wheatstraw. Friends with Punky Brewster. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, we started, Tony. We're at 5 minutes and 18 seconds. That's what happens when you pass out from the beer. Leroy and Skillet. Oh, yes. The classic stylings of Leroy and Skillet. I love how everyone has come across a sensei like this in real life. Now, your sensei may not have taught you kung fu. Your sensei may have taught you how to smoke and roll a joint, but they were still a sensei nonetheless. It'd be hard to contain yourself if you met Punky. Yeah, so Lil's awesome. I would love to meet her in real life. You sure it's your phone, Tony? I know, right, AB? The finest of Oriental ways. Yeah, Tony's talking in a different language now, guys. I think Triple T has officially landed in the chat room. And I love how the songs will actually like demonstrate stuff. Where it's just like, this dude's like super cool. He could go to a bar and get free drinks because he's just so cool. And one time he saved the bartender's life because this one patron tried to start stuff and then he did him a karate chop across his forehead. And next thing you know, they're best friends. You're just like, oh, okay. Tony almost had a full sentence. Well, does yo count as a sentence now, guys? He may he may have completed the task with the yo, and he did put a period. We just gotta keep lowering the bar for Triple T. Man, rest in peace, Rudy. Here, here, Petey. Same here, AV. I love the scene. It's a perfect time to step in and happy. Eat your ass up. I love how this is parts of the origins of the MC in rap. Because Rudy Ray Moore definitely played a part in inspiring the earliest generations of rappers, along with like Muhammad Ali, The Last Poets, Gil Scott Heron, Southern Pastors. Oh yeah, Zero followers definitely a bot. As long as Happy made it back home from the moon safely. I love how this chick kind of looks like she would be like Kelly Joe Mentor's mom from like the People Under the Stairs and House Party and Popcorn. She kind of looks like she would be Kelly Joe's mom. Oh yeah, a- the AI has definitely been a big problem with Instagram now. But these movies definitely look like another set of films that would have been so fun to work on. Leroy and Skillet. We're gonna get all types of gibberish from Triple T tonight, and I'm here for it. He's gonna be primed and ready for Friday. I was speaking of AB. I was thinking about it. I'm thinking either tomorrow or Friday. I'm gonna do my live discussion about Sinners on YouTube. After giving people like another week to watch it, and with all its success, still want to talk about so many things that are on my mind with the film and with other people. So I think it'd be a fun way to bring other people to the channel. So those of you that have seen Sinners, definitely stop by and you know talk about spoilers from the film. Yeah, I love Human Tornado for sure. Av, I think Human Tornado may have been my first my first Rudy Ray Moore film that I've ever saw. The lag on your years old. A little bit. Okay, I totally understand that, Tony. We got another school thing tomorrow. Well, what about Friday, AB? Well, wait. It's from 6 to 8. Hmm. I may do it later, but if not, I may do it early on Friday before Joe Bob comes on. So there's a chance I may do it Thursday or Friday. I'm still debating. Yeah, I feel that AB. It definitely ramps up around this time of year, right? It's witching. I'm guessing that's what Tony meant. Well, I can decipher that he asked for a timestamp. Tony, uh, 14 minutes and 18 seconds, Tony. If you can make it there. Well, AB, we want you to be there. You're a part of the GBG family. And plus, your comments are going to make things even better. So I may do it a little bit later, to be honest. So that may actually work out just fine. I wonder what's the other way to make them give in. Ha ha ha. It's like I can't. It's not big enough to fart or shoot the deuce in here. And then they flush it down. I gotta love a good poetic diatribe. I mean, this man is totally waxing poetically. Tony is unhinged right now. Let's see. Yeah, exactly, AV. Yeah, yeah, I do have Ari, Tony. I mean, Bumper. I do have Ari. Yeah, I met Ari the same event that I met Corey Feldman at. Petey love the kids. I swear I love the clothing in especially black exploitation films. That was Tony basically last night with his escapades. Hey, TCCK Gaming, what's going on, man? Glad to have you in. Right now, we're checking out some Petey Wheatstraw. You got the link pinned. It's also on Tubi if you want to join along. 17 minutes and 45 seconds. Not the eggs. Eggs are super expensive nowadays. All right, we get some Kung Fu now. Yeah, I know, right, AV? I mean, you know the things people would do for those eggs right about now? Like, someone would sell their eggs for those eggs. Oh, I gotta love some Rudy Ray Moore Kung Fu. Free omelets for life. Oh man, we were just mentioning Salem not too long ago. TCCK. Hope you have a great time, man. Like I love Salem, so it was meant to be, man. Safe travels. I'm hoping I'm gonna be there in September when I go down for Silver Scream Con. So looking forward to you telling us all the stuff that you're gonna get into down there, well up there, I should say. Yeah, one of my favorite places in the world. To you. No, I don't know who that is. TCCK Gaming. Who is that? Yeah, I love like everyone's wardrobe. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. What's the name of the event? TCCK Gaming. Yeah, definitely. What's the name of the event? I have to check it out. Like, especially if they're gonna do it like possibly next year. If it's gonna be like an annual thing. I mean, I'm always down to check out stuff that's going down in Salem. Wicked New England. Okay, let me go ahead and Google that so I can add it to stuff. That's so awesome because I mean they do say Wicked out there in Salem. Yeah, the halfway to Halloween festival. Okay, I see it right here. Appreciate that TCCK. I'm gonna definitely do some research into that. Yeah, I definitely try to stay tapped into stuff that goes on in Salem. Nah, he's just playing TCCK. He's incredibly drunk right now. And if any of you guys haven't hit that like button already, go ahead and hit that like button so that other people can see that we're live right now. We're hanging out, vibing, watching some black exploitation. Hey, appreciate that TCCK. Yeah, the only place Tony's going right now is to the refrigerator for more beer. That's if he can make it there right now. You'll send a link to your hard group. Maybe someone will tune in. Hey, I appreciate that TCCK. Yeah, they're always welcome to join in, hang out, whether it's just the YouTube, the Discord, whatever. We're always welcoming new people into the GBG. Yeah, what you been up to, TCCK? How long are you gonna be in Salem? Man, that's so crazy. Like I was literally just mentioning Salem, so I can't wait to go back again. Romance without finance is a damn nuisance. Now that is the ultimate of poetry for sure. Yeah, I know you're not following back off the Candy Crush wagon, AV. 6 days, skipped a couple of days of school for it. Well, if you're gonna skip school for anything, man, I gladly will say that Salem is worth it. Have you been to Salem before, TCCK? Yeah, Candy Crush is one of those ones for sure. It's hard because they make these games so fun. And then they know the way that they're just like, oh, well, you need extra currency, so spend an extra $5, and then you're just like, oh, well, I could spend $5, but I could spend $10 and I get double the coins. Well, I'll get like 200% extra coins because you're just like, oh god. And then now you're deep into the rabbit hole of Candy Crush and all these other games. First time, hey man, you're gonna have a blast, man, and you're going at a great time because it's not gonna be as busy as it is around like October. So have a blast, man. Like there's so much out there to take in, man. So much history, and the fact that you're gonna be there for an event, that's gonna make it even better. So hopefully it's gonna be a great event, man, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you think of it, man. Because if it's gonna be great and it's gonna be an annual event, I would love to go next year. New Pokemon game. Tony's phone has Tourette's. Oh, that's cool. TCCK. TCCK. Yeah, that's always good when you can meet the people that you've been kicking it with virtually for a while, and actually get to kick it with them in person. Yeah, I was actually just talking about how I can't wait to do that with you all someday. Yeah, for real, bumper. Yeah, it's definitely always good to meet those people, especially, and it makes the things pretty easy because y'all been like, talking for a while. You've been like making jokes about all types of random stuff for the longest, so there's no like awkward, situations. Like if you found like my channel like 3 days before Frightmare, and then next thing you know we're meeting at Frightmare, there'll be a little bit of awkwardness. But us hanging out all these weeks, it's just gonna be like pick her right up from a live watch party. So it's gonna be fun. You gotta love it when the kid gets it and the kid dies. F them kids. It's always funny. Like reminds me of like South Central when Bobby Jr. got shot in the back, still in that car radio. As a little kid, that was so funny as a scene. We were just like, well, get your black blown out. That's such a West Coast church right there. You ever seen? Yeah, South Central's hilarious. I love that film. OG Bobby Johnson and Ray Ray. I love that film because it also has VC Dupree, who is also better known as the guy who tried to shoot the fade with Jason in Jason Goes to Manhattan. So I always like to make the joke I'm a legend in two games, like I'm VC Dupree from him playing in South Central and Friday the 13th. Jason Goes to Manhattan, or Jason Takes Manhattan. Love how they're scoping out the scene. You gotta love a good shooting up a funeral scene. You recently went to Spooky Swap Meet. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I think I remember you did mention Spooky Swap Meet. How was it? Yeah, man. Hopefully you enjoy it, man. Get yourself some clam chowder out there. Some clam chowder, a good lobster roll. Yeah, man. Those New England accents are definitely a real thing. Lots of good cosplay and hunts. Dope, dope. You want his hat, AB? That's a pretty badass hat. Louis Cipher. I mean, he looks like Bishop Dunn Magic One with the green and gold. Green for the money, gold for the honey. Oh, we got this farmer's dating show. I'll be able to get you one here pretty shortly. Happy. Give me 1 second. As soon as I get out of this ad. Your favorite part is the thank you for letting me be myself. Are you talking about the song or us actually letting you be yourself? Yeah, yeah, this is one of the more fun depictions of Satan for sure. I think yeah, it's definitely along the lines of like that one movie with Hugh Grant and Elizabeth Hurley as well. That's another one of my favorite depictions of Satan. Yeah, Satan here wasn't too bad of a guy, that's for sure. Yeah, for real. Both. I get that, Tony. Proposition Petey. I love the red tint here. I've always thought that was a pretty cool stylistic decision, even for a black exploitation film that had a shoestring budget. Oh yeah, I forgot the timestamp. I'm at 32 minutes and 35 seconds. Thanks a lot, Tony. Yeah, I meant. Sorry about that, Happy. I meant to get that to you earlier. Happy times. Really couldn't trust them. Couldn't trust Leroy Skillet. The devil's son-in-law. I mean, hey, small price to pay. It's like, hey, what's your daughter looking like, Mr. Devil Man? I am indeed, Bumper. Exactly. You got to know what the daughter looks like. It's most important. This could be one of the farmer's daughter situations where you're just like, oh, okay, it's pretty cool. This could work out. And then you're just like, oh, no. Just depends. Saul Goodman. Better call Saul. Yeah, I like the rewind effect. All right. You got a deal. Rewind. Yeah, the kid still has to die, though. That's going to always be the catalyst. You still got to have a little blood on your hands, you know? Just the tiniest bit. Little bastard still deserve to die. What is it, Tony? What is your favorite part about this type of ish? Man, look at that. Is that wallpaper? It's like, hey, she may not be that ugly. But what I love about this film is that it's totally in the tradition of the trickster, spirit or personification, or the trickster god that's able to even outsmart the devil. So I love that Petey Wheatstraw is a proud part of that tradition. You know, being in the South, I was raised on stories like that. I let that one dude's jacket, that silver jacket. I love good old hood kung fu. I know, right, AV? That's right. Let him know. It's like he dookied on himself. You still got work to do. How to chime on live. I don't even know what you're talking about, Tony. But keep talking, man. Keep talking. We're gonna eventually decipher these messages. These henchmen, they've just been through it. Burn that chair while you had it. Yeah, those were one of those chairs that somehow ended up like on the curb on trash day, and then one of the neighbors decided to pick it up, and then next thing you know, you see the same piece of furniture on that neighbor's side, And then you realize, yeah, there was something definitely wrong with that, and they found out very quickly. It's one of those situations for sure, AB. Dookie chair. I love how Rudy Ray Moore had this air of always seeming like both confident and bashful at the same time. There was like a certain everyman charm about him that made it funny because it's like, okay, there's no way in hell this man's a sex symbol. But if he's a sex symbol, then there's hope for me. I love how the devil's just always like, all right, I can just make a phone call. My good old friend Lucifer. My name's Lucifer. I've been trying to hold a sentence together. You finally did it, Tony. You did it, man. It took, let me see, it took 40 minutes and 45 seconds into Petey, but we got it. We're proud of you, Tony. We're proud of you, man. Hey, you got this, Tony. Triple T, hold it down. I love the absurdity of these scenes. It's one of the things I've always found funny. Even when I was a kid, it's just like no other movies look like this. the the one part when he hits the one dude in the ass, that's hilarious. And I love how he's like fighting in like this green short pajama set. Man, I gotta love those old telephones, those rotary telephones. I love how she's like completely riled up. Like they're not even doing anything, but she's moaning. Yeah, I know. Those are so fun, right, AB? Pardon this bad Oscar. Betty Maple. This is Tony, basically. This is this is Tony in the chat room. 100%. That is 100% Tony in the chat room. Because I ain't gonna put nothing on him. Yeah, Barbara, that she's the replacement for Ty West. Yeah, I get all the notifications for Texas Frightmare. Yeah, as soon as they announce something like that, I'm literally one of the first to know. Unfortunately for that, definitely glad to have those connections. Yeah, I really need to catch up on Yellow Jackets. Yeah, Jasmine's she seems like a pretty cool actress, so it'd be cool to see her at a con. I know she's done a few cons here and there. She's actually done a few signings as well. So it's cool to know that she's into meeting the fans. Yeah, probably dressed the same too. Yeah, I know, right, Av. So it's a good ending for the season, Av. All right, I need to catch up then. Would be a good conversation point if I do decide to meet her. Yeah, he downloaded a bootleg Uber Eats. You and your buddy from school used to watch like Jody and Yada was at your job, so we keyboard smashing during the real trials. Well, at least I could decipher most of that message, Tony. Yeah, I really want to do a nightmare weekend. It's been on my well, it's not nightmare weekend now. That I wanted to do. It's what's the name of that one actually? Flashback weekend is the one I'm thinking of. But I've heard Nightmare Weekend as well. I've been wanting to do that one. Got Giorgio. Get to see his hair in person. Oop, just reached another ad. This one looks to be pretty fast though. We'll see how quickly this one flows. Yeah, when is Nightmare Weekend bumper? Yeah, I've been meaning to get to Chicago for a convention. I want to make it for Flashback Weekend, but I need to check out Nightmare Weekend as well. Just need to have more excuses to go to Chicago. I love the food in Chicago. I love this rendition of Frankie and Johnny. Awesome rendition. Ultra talented. This is the best episode of Ghost Adventures I've ever seen in my life. I love how there's a can of Tecate right there in the bathroom. I'm at 50 minutes and 47 seconds, y'all. And I love how she's like completely not forgetting her performance. Nothing's gonna break her performance. You've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow, because opportunity comes once in a lifetime. May the 2nd through the 4th, also this weekend. That's always next year. You're only a smidge off. Oh, no worries. Oh no. That dude's crops. Not gonna make any money on those watermelons now. Yeah, I know. She's awesome. Those poor melons. First the eggs and now the melons, right? I love how this band is so colorful. Like they're literally a rainbow. Like if this movie came out now, people would be screaming, "Woke! It's an agenda. There's a rainbow in there subconsciously." Joanne and Babs are pretty foxy. I would totally see that band live too, right, AV? They're jamming. I mean, the only thing that would make this band better if it was Tony on drums. I would totally love to see Tony in one of those outfits on drums. Yeah, Tony in that orange outfit, 100%. See, he said I loves the sport coats. Exactly. See, he fit right on in. Victoria Hall. I wonder if this place is still around. I love how this dude has like the crab boy type hand. I always thought that was pretty cool. Whenever I first noticed that in this film, I was like, dude looks like Lobster Boy. That's your dream, 7 piece funk band. That I could totally see you jamming out into that, Tony. Hey, I love a good musical break in a film. They were killing it. Quite a bop. Yeah, I know, right? Clyde, them, and her. Leroy and Skillet. Hey, I swear I love these films, guys. Just watching these with y'all, so much fun. These are truly some of the best times. How smart? Okay. I've always loved this part. It's so hilarious. Leroy and Skillet antics. Completely sweating, AV. He didn't put too much water in the drinks, but too much water on his face. All types of perspiration. Leroy, let's get out of here. Hey. Uh oh. Got a wardrobe malfunction coming up. Tammy's like, nope. Petey's cane of vengeance. And I love how the band is playing on like it's the Titanic going down. Give Tony a beer, he would have kept playing. push it, push it real good. You miss when people goofed on each other. Yeah, it's definitely something that's becoming more and more on the wayside. Unfortunately, and I am proud of him, AB, that was an entire sentence. Gotta love a good alleyway assault. Oh man, don't beat up the lobster boy hand dude. But then again, he's not being ableist if he's beating him up. He's being an equal opportunist if he's beating him up. Lose back. Exactly, AB. So I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. Get these hands too. Over there getting business handled in the alley. Like, don't cheat me. That's precisely what I'm going to do. And of course, I have a Credit Karma commercial. Sketchy alley fight. Yeah, exactly. Sketchy alley fights are always going to be super funny. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the stuff with Predator coming out. That looks pretty fun, man. I'm excited for what we have coming out. Get some baseball commercials. All right, I'm at 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 13 seconds for anyone that needs a time update. Divinely sexy. That's how Tony's imagining AB talking about him. Gotta love the wedding march being played. Yeah, I'm completely with you on that. Happy. Any Predator news is good Predator news for me. You gotta love the "I'm hot to trot" sticker. Oh, yes, like the hugest knife ever. Crocodile Dundee would totally respect that knife. It's a dog. Boing. I think AB would totally turn Tony into a dog if she could. It's like the only way Tony's going home with AB. Mr. Petey Wheatstraw. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the animated one too. I love that there's two different predator predator things going on. There's going to be an alien thing coming up soon. On I think the alien thing is going to be on FX if I'm not mistaken, right, guys? I love that horror's just finding its way on TV in a variety of ways. Yeah, aliens. Yeah, aliens Earth show. Yeah, I'm excited for that bumper. About the streets. AB, please leave me outside on the cold chained to a tree. Yeah, I would totally love something in the future. I think that would be a lot of fun. We need to explore more of the future with Alien. Like, I mean, they've explored a little bit with the future, but that was a bit disappointing. I love this montage. This montage has always been so funny to me. It was totally one of those things where it's just like, okay, they totally needed to pad the runtime because there's no other reason for this being in the film. I love Resurrection too, honestly. I don't get the hate that it gets. Like, I'll forever die on that hill. Yeah, I want to see the Predator world again too, Bumper. But I'm loving that we're getting all these different versions of Predators. because I've always been very interested in the folklore. If I'm not mistaken, all of that stuff is like still canon. Like a lot of the stuff from like the comic books and stuff. Like they totally needed to pad this runtime. Every time I see this part, I'm just like, this is like the longest section for no reason. But I can't help but be joyful seeing this. Like seeing this section doesn't make me mad. It's just like, oh, this is just prime black exploitation excess. I don't think anyone cared for Alien versus Predator Requiem, mainly because I don't think anyone could see it. It was so dark. I remember I first saw it like on a pirated copy because I knew it was probably gonna suck, but it was so dark, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll see an official version when it officially comes out on DVD, and it was still dark. So I still haven't seen that film in full. Hey, I'm glad to see that you guys enjoy Resurrection as well. I remember seeing Resurrection in theaters. Um, I mean, granted, fans need to get over the fact that they killed Lori. Excuse me. That they killed Lori in the first scene. I thought it was an awesome way to start that film, but I think a lot of people still hold that against it. That and the fact that Buster Rhymes kicked Michael Myers' ass at the end, legitimately. But I'm like, dude, how are you gonna be mad about Buster Rhymes kicking Michael Myers' ass, but you're not giving that same hate about Corey Cunningham doing the same thing basically in Halloween Ends? But I really enjoy Resurrection. Unironically. Yeah, you hate the monster baby at the end. Oh, we're talking about Alien versus Alien Resurrection. Yeah, I love Alien Resurrection as well. I loved Alien Resurrection. With you get some Winona, Ron Perlman. I thought it was a logical continuation after Alien 3. I like Alien 3 as well. It's melancholy as hell. It's very depressing, but I like that depressing stuff. I really wish we would have seen David Fincher's original version that he would have wanted to see for that. Yeah, Brad Dourif being awesome in that. Yeah, the director's cut is a completely different film for sure. Yeah, I just hate that they were unable to recover a lot of stuff that he wanted to do. I would have loved to have see the story that was written with the planet being occupied by the monks with the old technology. That would have been pretty cool to see as well. I would love to see a comic of that. You never saw the first one? I like the first one, AB. It's a fun one. If anything, for the cast. I love how like they're coming out with that, and I hear they're also coming up with like I think a reboot to Urban Legends, and I really enjoyed Urban Legend. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a reboot. I don't think it's a requel or a remake. I never saw the second one. I need to see the second one. And didn't they come out with like a third Urban Legends? I can't remember if they did or not. I think it was probably one of those like super low budget ones that slid under the radar. But I never got around to seeing the second Urban Legends. I love how the devil even has to stay clean. Yeah, Bloody Mary. Yeah, yeah. So I think I remember hearing something about that. One of these days, I'll need to check them out. At least the second one. Be long gone. Where you can find a wino, just gotta find Tony. Just find Tony, and you got it. Even though he's not a wino, it's more like a bureau. Oh, button gut. Well, the devil may be attached to his house. Well, at least that's what he's probably banking on. Good old hijinks. Oh, the good old days where you could just adopt a wino and make them do your bidding, and that was just considered good work back in those days. Hey man, Tom Savini would be proud of those special effects. Put on the wino. There you go. That is Mission Impossible type effect work right there. The director's cut is 100% different. It's definitely one of those films that you're just like, okay, it doesn't. I would say it doesn't make it a better experience, but it definitely makes it a different experience. Like it's you're still putting a lipstick on a pig in some ways, mainly because Fincher still wasn't able to really put out what he wanted to because of the studio. But we get closer to what he envisioned it being. So I definitely tell people it's worth checking out. Like I even love the Alien 3 documentary. Oh, such a good one. Oh, I thought that was on that box set, Bumper. Man, that's a bummer. But now the pig has lipstick and a cute hat. I mean, that counts for a lot too. You got to accessorize. Just act normal. We're not going to act like this is the devil. It's a good afternoon, Father. Yeah, Tom Woodruff Jr. Yeah, that's gonna be good, man. You got the Blue Way quadrilogy for your mom for her birthday. Oh, nice. Back when it has. Okay, okay, okay. That makes sense, AB. Because I knew it was like on one of those sets, but I couldn't remember which one. I mean, there's so many different ones, and some that include things, some that don't include things. So you never know. That's why sometimes it's so confusing. Sometimes you're just like, oh man, I thought that had that on that set, and then you realize, oh no, it's not this one, but on this other company set, they had it on there. Man, collecting physical media is such an interesting thing to do sometimes, especially when you're trying to grab everything. You got him in the trap house. Bumper's gonna have a traffic jam of Blu-rays. Such a jaunty little run. Yeah. Instant party. All right. Their horns look like mini dongs, so Tony's gonna like it. You right out of shells. Gonna come out with new shelves, Bumper. That's a good problem to have, though. I love Tony's random tidbits of knowledge. I'm just glad that they're coherent sentences now. I mean, you're totally right, AB. That bedroom is so conducive to foolishness of all types. You gotta love the good Dolomite style orgies. Strong like bull. Only the prowess, a man built like Rudy Ray Moore, could have. Way in the jungle deep. Hey, that's great, Bubba. I love that, man. That's always the best when they take after you in some way. They bit off more than they could chew. You know what, Tony? You're gonna have to cosplay for the convention with those horns like that. I love how he just took off. Poor wino. He's waking up in this situation not knowing what's going on. Uh oh. Mission Impossible. do, 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 do. Okay, I used to always wonder in regards to this trope about the ugly girl being married, where the guy is basically being forced to marry the ugly girl. Does the ugly girl not realize that the guy's being forced, and does she not care? But then again, I could totally see her not caring because I know plenty of women that don't care and wouldn't care. They just want to get married in real life. So that's not too far away from fiction. Earthquake. Yeah, totally, Tony. I could totally see Twilight Zone ripping this off. I don't know how he could completely forget that he has that cane. Apartment all messed up. This is black exploitation horror at its absolute finest. See, the kung fu is only helping out so much. If Tony was there, it would be dong fu, and these guys would be so afraid of Tony's deadly dong fu. This movie would be over in like 10 minutes. Yeah, I know the devil totally didn't think this out, AB. And live together forever like the GBG. I love how the chosen disciples are like absolutely terrible. So they could care less about this apartment. And I love how they caught up with them so quickly. And my most favorite thing about this is how they all are wearing like the Batman television show style like outfits. Like they totally got those outfits from Henchmen R Us. Like you guys don't know how happy seeing these kung fu scenes make me. They are fantastic cinema. Hey, you should happy. That would be dope. I love how they knew Lil Wayne was gonna be a thing. Every time I see this film, I see Lil Wayne. I'm just like, wow, someone knew Lil Wayne was gonna be a thing. Yeah, for Hollywood Shuffle. Yeah, that time traveler let us know. The time traveler knew. So just wait till you hear a Millie. Oh yeah, boss battle. Choose your fighter. I love how Satan's very fashion forward and very genderless in regards to his outfit. He has like it's an outfit that some of the ladies in the 70s I'm pretty sure would be envious of wearing. Even down to his red fingernail polish. Your kid started getting to Lil Wayne. I saw him in concert in CC while I was pregnant with her. Oh, that's awesome. The day after the concert, I had your first sonogram. That's dope. That's you know what's funny? Um, while the kiddo was in utero, he basically we went to a Lil Wayne Drake concert. So he saw we were at a Lil Wayne concert while the wife was pregnant with the kiddo as well. We also saw Lil Wayne and no, we also saw Beyonce and Jay-Z at the first on the Run concert, first on the Run concert tour. So that's so funny that both of our kids were at Lil Wayne concerts before they were born. That's so hilarious. This is actually reminding me of the ending of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the fight with Shredder on the roof and with the Foot Clan. Oh, I saw Elton John in concert. Oh, I always wanted to see Elton John in concert. Never got around to seeing him. Unfortunately, that sucks. Sonic Waves rule. I mean, the Devil's absolutely styling. I mean, you got to give him his props. Yeah, I know, right, AV? The 70s has some immaculate style. Yeah, I know. The widest collars ever. The widest lapels you've ever seen. This dramatic death scene. Absolutely beautiful. Gotta love that. Petey, a man of the people. Oh man, Ryan Reynolds, why do you have to interrupt this awesome ending with your Mint Mobile shilling? All right, I'm almost done. All right, 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 49 seconds with this awesome Cadillac that just pulled up. Petey's feeling good, feeling accomplished. You're like, wait a second, Petey, you thought you won. Dun dun dun. A Nightmare on Elm Street totally ripped this off. I don't care what anyone says. I mean, she wasn't that ugly. I mean, to be honest, I mean, she's probably a good five. I've seen worse. Hey. Oh, I love it. And they're recommending me to watch Sugar Hill next. Now, Sugar Hill is awesome. I'm gonna watch that one of these days soon. Sugar Hill and Scream, Blackula Scream. That would be pretty dope to watch one of these days. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me and watching double features of the disgraceful type. We had Body Bags, which was picked by Bumper, and Petey Wheatstraw, which was picked by Tony. Fun films, guys. Oh, sorry. Super fun films, guys. I'm still getting used to adjusting to the jet lag, guys. But we made it. We had a blast, as we always do. Man, so glad that you guys were here. 70s to start a fight with your dad and mom. Yeah, I think Elton had to like retire. I don't know if he's blind, but he had to retire. He had to do something. Just necessarily getting older. Yeah, Elton would totally be a great concert to see. Yeah, I had a fantastic time with you guys tonight. Yeah, I love that ending. The ending is like so trippy. It's the perfect bait and switch. Yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. I may do, like I said, I may do a YouTube live watch party discussing Sinner spoilers. Maybe late tomorrow or before Joe Bob on Friday. So if you guys have seen Sinners and you want to discuss the spoilers with me, feel free to be on the lookout for my notification for that coming up. But yeah, guys, AV says I'll see what new movies pop up in May before she makes her pick. I'm looking forward to your pick, AB. It's going to be fun. Just reached May. So, the streaming services have now recycled over their movies. So, be on the lookout for some good stuff, guys. So, next week, we will be having Vero and AB. And then next week after that, we will be doing Lori and Ghosty. So we will reach out to Ghosty to see how she's doing. I'm pretty assuming she's just been busy with work and everything. And usually it's pretty late by the time we start these. So I'll reach out to her, see how things are going. Um, AV says I'm still stuck in April for 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Still got a little bit more time with April. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Your travel guy, Brendan, here on our Disgraceful Double Features live watch party. A Wednesday edition, which, we normally do them on Tuesdays, but thanks for adjusting with me, travelers. Again, if you haven't, hit that like button so that other people can find the channel. Be on the lookout for our live Discord or live watch party on Friday, where we will watch The Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs. Guys, it's going to be a blast, guys. But anyway, guys, I am your travel guy, Brendan, with the Horror Green Book, signing off and letting you know that it is scary in those streets. So let me know that you made it home safely. Good night, travelers, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday here on YouTube.